So tell me why the microwave is the equivalent to a cigarette.
Say it to the mic and pick up your wine.
Tell me why a microwave is the equivalent to a cigarette smoking habit and health-wise. Because I think somebody that smokes a cigarette as often as somebody... Well, see, that's the thing. Anything in over...
You don't even have a joke. This is not a joke.
No.
All right. We're starting.
Wait,
okay,
is the show... Okay, hang on. I have jokes.
Okay, come on.
Which one do you want?
Your call.
Corduroy pillows are making headlines.
Oh, it's great. Doc, not even that one? Man.
Get it? Corduroy is a pattern that
me.
involves thick ridges. And if it was in a pillowcase and you slept on it, you'd have lines.
Headlines. Okay. Second office. I'm your host, Alex George, with Doc and Sodi. Sodi bringing the heat with the dad jokes.
No, like I was talking,
Who's got more?
Unhealthy habits like microwaving, smoking. I used to be addicted to drinking soap.
What?
I'm clean now.
All right. Like the first one better, but that's good too.
Really?
Yep.
I thought the bleach would get you clean. From your fearless leader. I mean, it needs to be talked about, right?
Dude, you know what I want to talk about?
Yeah. No, I got it.
I just got rid of every vacuum and broom in the home.
What sucks now?
No, seriously. I got rid of every vacuum and every broom, every like carpet sweep. They just collect dust.
I blacked out during the middle
That's
part.
cool, man.
Sorry.
How was your week?
It was good. Uneventful, but good. Thank you.
What was the highlight?
Dude. Saturday, Emily and I spent a large portion of the day drinking and watching Cops.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really good. We made up for it the next day. We got up, we went to the gym, then we stood in line for 2 hours. We got our voting out of the way.
There you go. You voted?
We voted.
Give yourself one of the, woo. Yeah.
You guys
Get out
voted
there.
too already, so this is for you too.
Oh, yeah.
Good job. Good job.
I mail it in every year.
Nice.
Or every 4 years.
I would imagine.
Sorry.
Gotcha. Oh, you're the fraud. It's you. You're voting 4 times. You're voting once a year, 4 years, even when they don't even count anymore. It's been you this whole time. Doc, how's the week?
Can I? Is that an option?
I don't know.
I'd like to check that box.
Here we go. Doc's week.
Uneventful.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, loss. I shouldn't say loss.
Oh.
I made an in-kind donation to our indigenous people of Minnesota on Friday.
Oh, you went to the casino. Hey,
Nice.
good for you. Very nice of you, Doc.
In-kind donation.
How much did you give them?
Let's just say they shouldn't ask me for anything.
Okay, good job. It's a successful trip to the casino, I guess.
For them.
For them.
Not for me.
Okay, for sure. Okay, a couple things. Actually,
You know it's bad when they come over and say, hey, we comped you your room.
Yeah, shit.
Lunch is
Really?
on us.
Really?
Yeah, don't give me a
You're like, how much have I given
no
you?
meal voucher, no meal voucher. Here, have dinner. Dang it.
They're like,
Shoot.
Sir, we'll-
okay.
I've really done a number.
we will comp your credit fee transaction.
You're like, yes, dear.
Yeah.
I'll stay another 2
You
nights.
just hang your head and kind of go, yeah, sounds good. Yep.
Thank you.
I will. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Dodgers win the World Series, which is good news because that means the Yankees lost the World Series. All right. Fuck the Yankees. You don't know, Doc, but we hate them here.
Okay.
So,
Do you know why?
so that's great
No.
because they swept us like 4 straight times in the playoffs.
Yeah. We always play them first round in the playoffs,
And they just
always
beat us.
just destroy us.
You guys care about baseball?
A little bit.
Yeah, and you know,
It's fun.
Yeah.
You ever seen have you ever been to Target Field?
Yes.
And?
It was not a good experience.
Whoa.
The field itself, or
Wait, start from the parking lot. How was parking? What was your experience?
I'm also
with
curious.
parking?
Parking was okay. I found a lot very close to the field. And so that was fine. Like, I didn't think parking was, parking was parking to me anytime I ever go to any stadium in any city.
you're prepared for it to be less than ideal at least.
Yep, it was fine. It wasn't like a parking garage or anything. It was a surface lot close to the stadium. I got right in. We were maybe a block away. It was very fine.
Good.
Sketchy area though. But I guess that's Minneapolis.
Right down.
What?
Where'd you park? No, right down to that area is okay.
That's a historic
a
town.
little
It's
sketch.
good. There's homeless people, but it's fine.
It's a
That's
little
right by
sketchy.
Target Center too.
Oh, San Francisco.
Hennepin
sketchy.
and First, and
little sketchy.
it can get a little sketchy. Okay.
A little sketchy.
The Hennepin bus stops.
They also have Pizza Luce.
I've had a friend jumped there before. Is that what you want? Okay.
I know someone who's been stabbed.
Okay.
Parking was fine.
Good.
No line to get in. That was fine. Really,
That's big.
The seats were okay. They were free seats, so they're of course they're great.
Oh, look a gift horse in the mouth, Doc. I dare you. Come on.
No, the problem was with the concessions
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
because tickets
Cut a
are
vein.
free. Tickets are free.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're fine. Let's do it.
Great.
We'll go all out on concessions.
Yeah.
The nacho cheese man was cold.
Oh, for sure. I mean, yeah.
No, it should. Dude, I'm at a baseball game.
It should come out of that
Yeah, but that's
machine,
not-
which is a warmer.
That's good. That's not good
I
nacho
should be
cheese in the first
blistering
place.
my mouth when
Right.
I eat these chips.
I will agree with that. Nacho cheese should be hot.
Well, it should be hot. You are correct. I would say don't expect that at a baseball.
at a baseball
I
game.
don't know.
What
Well-
else are they known for? Hot dogs, nachos.
I will say this.
Well-
This is Twins baseball. This is not Dallas Stadium in the playoffs.
Hmm?
You got to imagine if somebody orders how much were they? $8-9 bag of nachos
Enough for the cheese should have been hot.
to where they can turn around, take the bag, which I don't even think they open it. Right?
They don't.
They put the bag of chips in
Yep.
and then hit that warmer, hit the button, and turn around. There's your $9 nachos.
Mhm.
Cheese coming out of that warmer should be piping hot.
Oh,
Yeah, because I got to
should.
open the bag.
Absolutely should be.
I got to
'Cause
open the
then you
bag and
open the
dump the
bag-
chips myself.
Oh, they
You
don't even do that
introduce
for you.
fresh
No.
air. No, that's because you're introducing fresh air to those chips for the first time. That's how you maintain freshness. Somebody else dumps their chips in. I guarantee you somebody complains and be like, you broke 2 on the way out. So they're like, you know what? We're not going to F with that. We'll put them in.
And they're already portioned.
But now,
I
obviously,
got-
there's a delay between the warmer going into the cup, chips into the container
Yeah.
to the customer to where it's cold.
So what's worse?
Dude, but it wasn't even like cold like that. It was cold.
Like no more liquid. Did you kind of have
not
to like?
not hot, cold temperature.
It was cold.
Yeah, that's
Like it was like, I don't want these.
So tell me what's worse. This is my experience with nachos at U.S. Bank Stadium, Vikings game a few years ago, playing the.
You know there's nothing worse than dead air on podcasts?
Seriously?
Well, it's a good thing we're on video too.
Oh, I have more jokes.
Um,
So you ever taken a
we were
racer
playing the
from one
Broncos.
old?
We were playing the Broncos.
We got him.
Sorry, what's worse? Cold nacho cheese or pre-made nachos that a person had to reach behind and give to you. So it wasn't cold, but it sure as shit was soggy. Soggy nachos or cold nacho cheese on nachos?
I'd rather have hot soggy nachos
Yeah.
than cold.
No, they weren't
crunchy
hot,
nachos.
but
Were they in like a nice skull helmet?
Not at all. They were in it was in one of those
Little
paper
football helmet?
No, the paper boats, and that was soggy too.
Well, you should have had the foresight to look behind the person and say, "Oh, those are going to be the nachos I get.
We didn't.
I don't want soggy nachos."
We didn't. We were hungover.
Well, then they're great.
Classic.
No, we thought so too. And then we're like, okay, so this
You
didn't
put
work.
hot sauce on
Didn't even have hot sauce there.
Yeah. Do they have?
Probably
if
not.
they got Cholula,
I don't know.
I'd be
didn't.
flabbergasted.
Either way,
them?
we
They
didn't.
need to invest.
No, it's
Flabbergasted.
true. It's true. No, we didn't. And then we're like, okay, so that wasn't the best. How about Bloody Marys? So we're looking up where do we get Bloody Marys. Apparently, it was one place. Maybe it's changed since then, but it was one place that had Bloody Marys out of a tap for $20.
Out of a
and
tap?
I know there's no booze in that.
Yeah,
Tell you
what?
right now, there's no booze in there, and it's gonna suck.
There's some dude dumping V8s into a dirty jug behind that wall.
Seriously.
What?
Yeah, we're like, we're not doing that. So
I've never
we,
heard of that.
No, we left and finished a game at a bar around the corner and had a much better time. That bar at the time was Bacon Social House, and everything that they have to do on the menu has to do with bacon.
I was gonna say.
So we had bacon infused bloodies. We had like bacon deviled eggs, and every time the Vikings scored, they gave free purple shots.
If you have your choice of vodka, what kind of vodka guy are you?
Tito's.
Just checking.
Vikings had like 3 touchdowns fourth quarter to come back and win. I had like 3 free shots, bacon Bloody Marys, and with a bunch of friendly Vikings fans, and it was much better than actually at the stadium.
Skull, brother.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So there's my nacho story.
Nacho. Sorry.
Nice.
Hey,
Okay.
by the way, that picture of you, there's a stain under your tit. There's a yellow stain under your tit.
Is there?
Yeah. Was that intentional?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, you saw it. Bright yellow. Bright yellow. Look it. I'm gonna bring it up.
I thought it was a part of the
I feel like
costume.
it, no. I
Yeah,
feel like
dude.
it,
I thought it was part of like you.
No, I don't even think I would
I was
have.
trying to think, what part of Nacho Libre did he white mustard under his
I don't think
What are
I
we
would have
doing here?
even. Stop.
This card.
I don't think I would have even had a hot dog at that point.
Hammered on.
Oh, you had to.
Hang on.
You've had at least 4 glizzies. You've dripped mustard on you at some point.
Oh, yeah.
I literally thought it was a part of the costume.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Fuck off. Really?
Thank you. Here we go. Hang on. Tractors, deer.
Zoom
Whoa, what is that picture?
That's a bacon sandwich. Here we go. Right there.
Yeah.
Look at that. Bright yellow stain right under your boob.
Oh my God, dude.
Somebody walked by you and just everyone check.
I have the shirt in my car. That's not on there.
Bullshit.
What? That doesn't even look like a stain. That looks like a piece of tape.
Well, that's on you.
Did somebody band-aid his tit?
You're just looking at my nipple now.
No.
Well,
no,
those
we're
things
looking
could
at the
cut
stain.
glass. Like you are cutting glass.
Somebody
with that.
somebody had a finger of mustard and just walked by and went,
That's crazy.
that's insane, right?
I wore that to the work party
Dude,
a few
you know
days later.
You know what's
It
crazier
wasn't
than
on
that?
there.
Look at
At least
this.
I don't think.
Look at this demon skin crawler that we found walking in the woods. Okay. So here's a picture of a trail cam and a deer staring at what appears to be a child seated with his legs bent in front of him.
Get the fuck out. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
What is
dude.
that?
It's a skinwalker.
Dude.
That's a dark, dark entity.
Can we post this? You kidding me right now?
Look at that.
Fuck off.
Dude.
Right?
Are you serious?
Spooky.
And that's not on any other pictures?
Nope. Even Shelly we were scrolling through. She's like, what the hell was that?
Is that like an owl that landed?
Nope.
Dude.
My
feel like
dad
that's
said
an
it might have
owl.
been a raccoon, but
It's a demon child. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's not a raccoon, man. Like that's
you got something there. Looks like one eye. Looks like one big eye. First of all, that's weird.
well, the deer's just like, what?
Yeah, deer's like,
Where'd you come from?
just crawled out of the
For
water.
those at home wondering,
Crawled out of the water.
kind of
Okay.
weird.
Anyways, okay. Yep. Well, that's what I got. So the Yankees lost. That's great.
Wow, that's creepy.
Let's do this super quick. Sody, hey, you guys ready for a curveball?
Yeah.
How about curveball? Sods,
What?
ready for a curveball?
Knock it out of the
So
park.
first of all, voting day is tomorrow. Go vote. Everyone vote. Vote.
Are you saying it's a curveball because it's going to strike
Nope,
out?
I'm saying it's a curveball because I'm going to give you 30 seconds to talk about why America should vote for Kamala.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to have Doc do Trump.
Yeah.
Okay, you do Kamala.
I love it.
Why does America vote for Kamala?
Yes.
Okay.
Right now?
Yep, let's go.
Can I play some music? It's,
If you have background tracks.
It's generic. Yep.
Okay.
Well, hang on. This is, wow.
Yeah,
Like-
right.
like
what do you got? What do you got for
Well,
Kamala?
you
So-
kind of just sprang it on me.
exactly.
Gee whiz. I don't know.
Because anyone who listens to the show could probably assume you're not.
I was like, if anyone's wondering, this clearly just defined who he voted for.
He's not quite ready.
No, well, there's a lot to think about when I have 30 seconds to talk about a candidate.
Yeah, that's a loose timeline. I'm not going to be mad if you.
So am I like the campaign manager and I'm on an interview and I'm like, hey, this is
your last ditch effort to get Americans to vote for Kamala.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'd like to talk to you about President-elect potential Kamala Harris and why we need to vote her in. A lot of us are wondering about inflation and prices of common goods and household living and life. She has a plan. And that plan is so revolutionary, so cutting edge. What that plan's going to do is it's going to make it way better for people that it's not great for right now. And it's going to make it slightly worse for the people that it's pretty dang good for right now. And everyone in between, we have no idea what's going to happen. But this plan's going to make those things that you said are really important to you happen. We don't know exactly how that's going to happen, but we're going to do it because it's what we were going to do, and we're going to do it now because now it's my turn, and I'm not Biden.
Yeah. That was some damn good political speak.
Almost verbatim of the Care 11 special.
Yes. Yep. Good job.
But I honestly, I don't know.
I knew you wouldn't know.
I haven't looked a whole lot into her plat. I have watched a lot of her live stuff,
Sure. Okay.
and that's, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm kind of with you, Doc. Can you play it for Doc too? Can you play that, Sody? Can you play the track for Doc?
Ooh, hang on.
Doc, you got 30-ish seconds. Why does America need to vote Donald Trump as our 50 what president? What are we on?
Dude, we're not even in the 50s.
We're not? No, 30 something.
No,
40?
right in the middle. Yep.
46, I think.
America, you need to get out and vote because we cannot send Donald J. Trump to prison. If he loses this election, they will put him behind bars. And we have to prevent that. We have to make sure other countries are scared and they know that we walk with a big stick and that we won't just let anybody into this land, our land that we took 200 years ago, because it's our land.
All right. Thank you, guys. Okay. I was hoping to make that a little bit funny just because the message is vote. Go fucking vote.
Yeah, seriously. Regardless, find out what candidate speaks to the issues that are important to you and go from there.
And vote for that person.
Yep.
Correct. Okay.
We're not here to influence anybody, but we're also not here to act like we don't have things that are important to us, because we do. That's why we're here to talk about it.
And if you want good laughs on it, like the SNL openers have been great.
Yeah.
Still don't know his name. He's a new SNL cast member. Best Trump impression I've seen. Dana Carvey kills Joe Biden, or as
And please look back at all the wonderful guests we have that multiple have very differing political views, and we still love
you just don't
having
want them
all
to
of
peg you down to anything.
I don't want to get pegged about anything.
I don't want to get pegged.
Yes, all the SNL impersonations are great. Maya Rudolph, thank you, does a great Kamala.
Wait, is it Kamala or Kamala?
I always hear Kamala. I thought it was Kamala.
I hear
but
Kamala.
Okay.
Holla holla.
Kamama. Kamama. Okay.
Mama.
Football happened.
Pretty mama.
Here you go.
Montego. No, it's licensed. Stop.
Yep. That's our line. Okay. Okay. Vikings. We beat the Colts. All right, and that was an ugly game, and we should have beat them by a lot more.
That was gross.
Because
We didn't score in the first half.
nope, for the first time, and I'm curious about that because
We tried to go to bed, but my stomach hurt.
I know
I was
said it,
literally gassy.
I
that
said it
night.
right away. I was like, man, I'm gonna be up till 10:30 watching the Vikes, and like
It's not even fun.
if there's a reason I'm up at
Actually, it
10:30,
was.
it's fine if it's watching sports.
I
but
put Addison in my fantasy lineup, and I told Shaliloquy, I was like, you know what? He tweeted a picture of him like doing handcuffs, and it said free 3, like he's being held back. I said, I think Kevin O'Connell's the type that's like, all right, beginning of the game, 8 touches. We're just gonna give you the ball. Show us your magical, and he did.
So you're one of the many who doesn't know that that's his brand, and he's been doing that for years since college.
Oh no idea.
Yep.
Hey, it worked though. You got the first touchdown.
Yeah, and he got a bunch of usage those
still
first,
lost in
first
both
few
leagues.
drives.
One of
also,
them to this guy.
he was also missed on a
win.
touchdown on Darnold's interception to Jefferson across the middle, his second pick.
Yeah.
Looked like Addison could have had the touchdown there.
Kind of looks like Darnold also just wasn't Sam Darnold for a hot second.
For a hot second, right? Okay, so I'm glad you bring that up.
He just kind of like stops being Sam Darnold.
So Sam had 2 very ugly interceptions, one of them in the red zone, in the
Yeah.
end zone, actually.
Yep.
Another reason why we didn't win probably as handily as we should have. So first of all, here's what JJ has to say.
He's gambling on himself.
No, Justin Jefferson. Here's what Justin Jefferson has to say. His ability to connect with players, his leadership goes a long way. Those guys on the field, we are going to die for him. Not we would, we are.
Jesus.
Loves us.
And I can only do this.
There must be a sacrifice.
Exactly. So funny choice of words by Jefferson. However, he seems to have the locker room, which is great. And then KOC says he's going to keep letting Sam sling it because he has that trust in him. Now, Sam slinging it is what got him those 2 ugly interceptions and made it more of a game than it should have been.
But-
So, Sodi, what's going on?
But-
Thoughts on Sam? That's all I'm asking.
This is the sword that I wanted 2 sharp edges on. Like I've said from the beginning of the season, once Sam Darnold was on the squad, before JJ was even a part of this team, I said this team is either going to go big or bust. There's no in between. I don't think we finish with a mediocre, close to 500 record. I think we either like first round bye or we miss.
It's either that or going big
I think
right now.
it's first round bye or we miss the playoffs from here on out. I think our schedule luckily leans towards us being able to kind of fucking coast into a first round bye.
No. Disagree.
No, you guys aren't the best team in the NFC.
Yeah.
You won't finish with the best record in the NFC.
I think we keep beating all these teams that are better than us.
Yeah, do you remember that there's only one team who gets a bye now, Sodi? It's
Yeah.
not 2 anymore. I don't think that's going to be us.
Never mind.
You didn't know that, did you? You forgot
kinda
about that?
forgot.
That's all right.
Yeah.
One team.
That's okay.
One team. So
I think we'll 2-seed our way into home field advantage.
Well,
Hey, home field at least until the championship game.
don't think you won't be 2 seed.
Okay.
At best, you would be 5th. Detroit's gonna win the division.
The Lions are probably best team in the league. It's Lions Chiefs right now. Ravens.
I say Lions or Ravens.
Lions Ravens were my Super Bowl pick beginning of the year before anything ever happened.
Was that my pick too?
Nope.
No, I said Green Bay and somebody probably.
You said,
Yeah.
I think you said Chiefs. I think you said it's still going to be Chiefs. Maybe you said Bills. Sody said Bills. You're a Bills guy.
Bills, Niners.
You're a Bills
Probably.
guy.
And a Niners guy.
True.
Juice.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I think Detroit's the 1 seed. Vikings, Packers are 5 and 6 in some order.
Oh,
Some order?
not ready to commit. I'm not either.
Not like the order they
idea what's
are
gonna
right
happen.
now.
Well, how many?
Which is
we
different than last week. That's how
we
fluid
have-
it is.
But we have the same number of wins.
Kinda.
We have the same number of wins.
Did we play the same number of games?
No, I'm glad you guys have a bye and have rested.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish we had a later bye, actually.
You just haven't had an opportunity, an extra game to lose yet.
No.
You
As a
will.
Vikings fan,
But
Sody, he's right.
We
Sody,
just
as a
had another
Vikings fan,
opportunity
he's
to play,
correct.
and we won.
As a Vikings fan, he's correct. We talked before the game, and you're like, "I'll FaceTime you when we fuck
You're
something
such a
up."
pessimist.
You
An
said that-
opportunity to lose. It's a game.
Sody, you said that. You said, "I'll FaceTime
like
you
you're
during the
already
game when we did
Putting us
something
up
to
as
blow it or something."
underdogs.
Remember
I'm
that?
not putting you guys
said, "I'll
as
FaceTime you when we
underdogs.
fuck something up,"
Whoa. Yeah.
and it was
true.
happened most of the game.
True,
Honestly,
yeah.
So-
there was no one point I could call you from the start. It was like this.
You're like, "We're bad."
Now I'm just waiting for something good to happen. You're like, hey,
You're letting Joe Flacco
Flo Jacko.
whoa.
7-0 at half.
Okay,
Like, what
so
are you
first of all,
doing?
I thought
That was defense.
I thought for sure
That was
as,
defense. That was
as
not
soon,
Flo Jacko.
As soon as Anthony Richardson was benched, I thought the Vikings would lose. We have a really odd history about backup quarterbacks beating us. And the Colts, like, they have a roster. It's a potentially decent team.
It's an
Good
NFL
coach.
team, yeah.
What are the Carolina Panthers then?
Right. Which is my point.
They would lose to Oregon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what was I saying?
I have no idea.
Me either. So,
You're saying that the Colts had an active NFL
I thought we were
roster
gonna-
consisting of 53 players at any given time.
when Flacco was announced as a starter, I was like, wow, our chances to lose are a lot bigger,
Yeah.
was my thinking.
Really?
Now, did the defense come back to what we got used to this season, or was that the Colts?
See, I
Just being
think our
bad?
defense works against a guy like Flacco a lot better than a guy that can go, oh shit, here they come, and run away. Our defense works great against a guy going, ah.
This is why I
They're
think
so
we'll do-
fast and
I-
young. Look at them.
I think we'll do okay.
God, they're huge.
I think we'll do
They
okay
don't even have
against
beards.
Kirk Cousins. I think we're going to do okay against Kirk Cousins for that reason. He doesn't move.
Did you see Joe Flacco had to pull up his highlights and show his kids? Because they were like we're calling him out for losing.
Seriously?
And he's like, this is who your
Dude,
dad
I'm a
is.
Super
You
Bowl
had to show him
champion.
the Super Bowl run?
Yeah.
That crazy Super Bowl run? Okay,
Yeah.
well, good.
Who's
good for
this
him.
Bob's Burger character playing quarterback for the Ravens?
You didn't
Who
do
brought him to life?
Yeah. His kids, I'm sure, are seeing all like the young, like hot ones.
Hey, have you seen that Bob's Burgers loosely based off a cannibal? Kind of like a Sweeney Todd.
Yep.
That's fucked up.
That was an older episode, wasn't it? If I remember.
No,
right.
like
The host show.
the more if you start Bob's Burgers over and watch it and pretend that they're trying to cover up that they're serving people. I mean, what's their neighboring business who they're best friends with? What does he own?
Yeah. The funeral home.
It's a funeral home. And the one next to him's what? Cremation?
Is this one of those really fun cartoon conspiracy theories that you can't disprove?
Just makes and it sucks.
Really? I hadn't heard that one.
It's shitty. The
I've
more
never
you watch,
watched it.
the more you watch
It's a great
people
show.
eat these burgers, you'll see people disappear, and all of a sudden they'll have like, "Hey, we have a special burger we have to sell a ton of,"
Really?
and it has to do with people that are that's screwed up.
Okay. Funny timing like that and everything. Okay. Gotcha. Doc, how do you think the Darnold's doing?
I mean, I think he's fine. I think
I know that's
I
the thing.
think-
He's fine, and the Vikings, I think, have a really good team, but he's just fine. That's why I doubt how far we can go.
here it is. I mean, you have to. Do you like
That's all I'm saying.
the gunslinger or not?
Yeah.
It
I
worked
love
for Brett Favre.
I loved Brett
I
Favre.
like the gunslinger, but that first interception was so bad, and then the second one looked bad too. And maybe this is just people getting tricked by stills taken, but I saw it live too. I was like, Addison has a touchdown, or at least a big gain.
Yeah, but you got to think. I mean, these guys have 4 seconds to maybe process a play.
No, I get it. And
Get through their
he probably
progressions.
thought something was going to happen where Jefferson was going to be wide
Yeah,
open
I
in the
mean,
middle. and-
you're at the line. You're using motions to try to diagnose what coverage they're in, who's
Yeah.
coming, who's not,
Yeah.
who's the mic, who's dropping,
I'm couch
what's
coaching.
going on.
I get
Here
it.
we go. Here
I
we
get
go.
it.
Can you imagine
Omaha.
what Georgie's going to do when College Football 25 hits Oculus?
He's just down here running around.
He's down here in cleats. Dude,
No,
he's
you'll have
got
to
his
get one of
headphones
those-
on and the hoodie up, just high kneeing around, just like,
You got to get the circular all direction treadmill.
oh, sheesh.
Whoa.
That'd be
I
sick.
think that's a thing for VR gaming.
Yeah,
purposes,
it
is.
But anyways, okay.
That would be fun. Just,
We'll
no,
expense it.
just create our own app called Pocket Presents.
Here you go.
You just got to sit in there and just deliver strikes.
Here you go. I want to say this one more time so we don't forget it in case something happens. Justin Jefferson said, those guys on the field, we are going to die for him. We are going to die for him. And I feel like with the season we've had, that could allude to something. So I just
So
hope
who's dying?
Well, I'm like Darisaw already died.
He didn't die.
Kyrie Jackson. You asked. Okay. We were talking about Uncrustables eaten by teams last year, right?
Yeah.
Not. We were
Have
talking
you
about
heard
last
these
week.
stats? The amount of Uncrustables eaten by NFL teams?
She listens. Thank
Look
you.
at that.
What?
We deliver facts.
What do we think that number is for the Vikes a week?
God damn.
It's not as much as I would have thought.
Why didn't I grab a box of
133.
those? That would have been
Pump
perfect.
those numbers up.
What?
No, you pump it up.
200 for the Vikes.
Pump.
Pump it up.
Yes, I was at Sam's Club this past weekend.
You saw some Uncrustables. Did
Yeah,
you get
I
them?
did. I looked at the box. And Courtney looks at me and goes, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "If they're good enough for NFL players."
You got some?
Did you bring any?
No, I didn't get any.
Wait, are there... I'm sorry.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Are there any new flavors? The strawberry grape, I remember.
That's all Sam's Club.
There's a
had.
grilled cheese one.
Ugh.
There's a breakfast one, I
Yeah.
thought.
Maybe.
No, it might have been a Hot Pocket.
But can you do I feel like you have to it's got to be grape or strawberry, right?
Yes.
Maybe blueberry.
No,
if it's
correct.
Out there.
they have a blueberry?
Correct.
They should,
Sheesh.
Did you guys know anyone?
Do they have a chunky option yet?
dude.
I would hope so. I don't think so, though. Good call.
Why?
Come on, Uncrustables.
You want to know how?
Can we
old
get a
I am?
blueberry chunky?
Please. Bloob?
Apple chunky. Apple and peanut butter?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Faffo.
What about Bloob? Why
What do you
blueberry?
bloob?
Blueberry. It's short for blueberry. Bloobs.
Boobs.
My dad always called them bloobs.
Boobs? Like
Who
boobs?
doesn't like good bloobs?
Exactly.
Like boobs, but
Nice juicy bloobs. Yeah, there's our episode title.
You want to know how old I am?
boobies and boobies.
I have an advent calendar for this Christmas
Oh.
of different jams.
Seriously?
So each day is a different jam. I'm forgetting the company right now. I wish I knew, but it's like a big
Isn't
deal.
that
apparently.
So play on words too. Each day is a different jam.
Isn't that what Chevy Chase got
yourself up. Have
instead
a
of
good
a
day.
raise?
I don't know.
And he went and had his cousin kidnap his boss because he said he got enlisted in like the Jelly of the Month
Jelly
Club?
of the month. Yeah.
That's what that reminds me of. I feel like that's a Christmas vacation. Chevy Chase, instead of getting the raise he
Yes,
wanted to buy the
you're-
pool,
yep.
gets a subscription to the Jelly of the Month Club.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
He's talking about an advent calendar where each day is a new jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New jelly of the day.
Clark Griswold's
Jelly of the
company's
day.
all over that calendar.
Clark and got shit on Doc.
Nah, jelly of the day, baby.
Jod.
One of them's like a coffee chocolate.
Seriously?
Coffee chocolate jam.
I cannot wait for that day.
Oh, so they're the actual jam.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
they're little jams
I thought
each
it was just
day.
like a picture of the jam
No.
for some
Now,
stupid
is it
reason.
like the
I
little
was
it's
Smuckers
legit
containers?
jam.
son of a bitch.
Is it like the little Smuckers containers?
Yes.
Okay, so question.
Wow.
You
that's
get
awesome.
served toast, right? They're cut in triangles.
Dude, it's not the plastic ones though. Here, I'm
But you know what
I
I'm
wanna
talking
see
about.
this.
The Smuckers single serves.
Yeah.
How many of those per toast? I'm one container per half slice of toast.
That sounds about right.
No, I think one container for a whole piece of bread.
No. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no, but so normally you'll get like 4 half pieces of toast.
Correct.
Are you talking one container per piece? So you're getting
per
yours
full
4.
piece. Per full piece. No.
Okay, so you're using. I'm using 4 containers of jelly.
I know that's what you were saying. I think
You're
that's too
using
much.
2?
That's way too much. Yes.
Doc.
I think that's way too
So
much.
at the Woodsman up in Reamer, they have apple jam and like strawberry.
I'm probably a 3 guy.
Oh, frick off.
Right in the middle. Right in the middle, baby.
That's respectable.
Right in the middle.
I know people that'll use half a 1 on all 4.
Looks at you. Yeah, that's not enough. That's weird, Shelly.
It's not enough jelly.
Weird.
Hey everyone, Alec from the second office here to remind you to set sail with the most experienced team in expedition cruising. That's the National Geographic Lindblad Expeditions team. You'll explore the world's most extraordinary places alongside, to be named later, renowned guest speakers and the ever more engaging Science at Sea programs. If you have not heard about this, please look it up. Every voyage offers a deeper understanding of our planet's wonders and, my favorite part, a chance to make a positive impact on the environments and cultures you visit and become a part of. Do us a favor, book early with Kay at Sulite Experiences. Again, that's Kay at SuliteExperience.com. And save on 2026 and 2027 voyages. Start your adventure today with National Geographic Lindblad Expeditions, where exploration meets conservation. Mention this ad for additional savings when you email Kay at SuliteExperience.com. Hey everyone, Sodi with the second office here. I'm sure I don't have to remind you, we're entering a new age of cannabis in this wonderful state of Minnesota, and our friends over at Flipside Dispensary and Music want to be your guide to finding that perfect high. You can shop their curated selection of THC and CBD edibles and drinks, peruse their 1,500 $5 records, chill in their custom-built listening lounges, and enjoy a cannabis atmosphere that is second to none. Located directly across from Bogart's Donuts in Minneapolis, Flipside is ready to help you spark a moment of joy and vibe to the music while you do it. Find them at flipsidemn.com or at flipsidemn on socials. Mention this ad and get 10% off your entire order. See you on the flip side. Never mind.
Weird jelly usage.
You get excessive sometimes.
Okay. Other cool. Speaking of advent calendars, before I move on, I want the Harry Potter Lego advent calendar.
They have that?
Yeah. And you get a different minifigure for each day.
We should make an advent calendar of episodes.
We have that many. We could do it.
Our favorite ones.
Love it.
Ooh, we could do an advent of clips.
Cam Robinson made his debut at left tackle for the Vikings after being on the team for only 5 days. Played 73 snaps and only 3 pressures allowed. He played okay.
That was the guy that's not Darisaw?
Correct.
You're not wrong.
That we traded for. We I suppose we all know this at this point. We traded for him. Is it cool? Is it worth the dead air?
It's the little glass jars, man.
No, I
it's
like
the little
that.
glass jars.
I'm
Look
into
at,
it.
Like, look at that. And
Think
it's
of
a
what-
different flavor every day.
And what was
Oh
it?
my
What was the
God.
next one you said?
Huh?
Coffee something?
Dude, one of the because it has to put the nutritional facts on it, right?
Yeah.
One of them is a coffee chocolate jelly. I cannot.
That sounds great.
Wait for that day.
All of it. Are you going to include when you put jam on your toast or jelly, whatever you want to say? Do you also do butter?
No.
Sodi?
Oh, yes.
Yes,
So
you have to.
You do a base
You
layer
do a
of
little
butter.
bit. You do a small
You do
butter
butter
base layer
to
Yes.
soften up the ridges.
Yes.
And then that's how you kind of get like a...
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Give her a shot.
I'm there.
Give her a shot.
You need fat. For any good
I don't.
food, you need some type of fat. And the butter is the fat that delivers the flavor.
Sodi's correct.
Salt, fat, and heat.
Yep.
Yo, salt's in the bread.
So Sodi, you had mentioned Vikings didn't score the first half, did they?
No.
What changed? Weird, right? We always score on the first drive.
KOC said, wake up.
Well, Vikings O coordinator Wes Phillips moved down to the sideline for the game from up in the booth.
Why would he change something that's not broken?
The main reason is part of the team's effort to improve the offense's efficiency and communication before snap. So I think, hey, one thing it may have helped was, I don't know if we had an illegal formation penalty, or a delay of game that we seem to have 4 of every week. I didn't see that. That was great. But we also didn't score as much. So who knows? Who fucking knows, right?
I'm sorry, Doc.
So any thoughts on having the O coordinator in the box versus on the sideline?
I think somebody upstairs might have let one rip, and he's like, I can't be here.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
After some cold cheese on
They're
their
like, Coach,
nachos.
why are you on the sideline today? Oh, continuity.
High fives.
Morale.
No, some guy was upstairs complaining about how cold his nacho cheese was. He's like, I got to get out of here.
It was Doc. Oh, that's good.
It was probably...
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we
valid-
okay,
It's valid.
last thing before
Your
we
feelings are valid here.
before we move on to the.
Are you sure?
Yes. I agree with you. It's still funny.
All right.
It's a first world problem.
Last thing before.
Well, yeah.
Last
It's like,
thing.
God, the Wi-Fi sucks. It sucks, but it's not the worst thing that could happen to you.
My
that day.
water's too clean.
Yeah.
Damn it. All right, last
My
thing.
Brita filter needs to be changed. I'd rather have the. Just give me the fluoride.
Okay.
I don't
Well, no,
care anymore.
we're taking all that out as soon as our boy gets back in office.
Okay, so
RFK is going to be in charge of all the health.
last thing about the Vikes before we move on to the Packers, sorry.
Dude. Low hanging fruit.
Yeah, how
I used to like you.
why don't refs give a shit about Sam's face or his head?
That-
What happened?
Have you seen it? It's ugly.
He's handsome. We have a T-shirt that does well.
It doesn't.
By the way,
We
Brian.
haven't sold one.
By the way,
of those.
Brian, do you own Sam Darnold's face? Where you
think
at,
so.
Brian? God.
So,
Wait, does Sam own his face?
yeah,
Nah.
you never know, right?
Well, it was. I drew it,
So,
kind of. It's abstract.
this is a tweet from Kevin Seifert. Apparently, sorry, let me start again. Apparent illegal hits on Vikings QB Sam Darnold have gone unpenalized in consecutive games. Kevin O'Connell said he's been trying to seek, quote, clarity from officials in the NFL, but has learned, quote, very quickly that his opinion, quote, really does not matter.
I will agree that Darnold's been smacked in the face twice now. I won't say that, again, like last week, I will not say that influenced the outcome of the game. But I will say it's kind of like you got to do the Patrick Mahomes comparison. If that had been Mahomes, those guys would be ejected and handcuffed.
Especially because the ref spiked the flag right next to Sam as soon as it happened. And then that same ref was like, no, it was fine. I changed my mind. It was fine.
Yeah, the one's like, oh, I think that was kind of bad, but we don't like these guys, right?
It's just super weird. I think it's mostly coincidence, but still weird that neither were reversed.
I think
in
after
real time.
Kirk didn't
Someone
want to get
has it worse.
vaccinated, the Vikings got canceled.
There is a quarterback out there who has it worse.
Who's that, Jordan Love?
No, Justin Herbert for the Chargers.
Shelly,
Ooh,
if
yeah.
she tries to eat that cat food, will you beat her up? You don't need to do that. Just tell her no. Thank you.
Hey, thanks
I'm
for
glad
coming
we
to the
got
show.
that, yeah.
Will you voluntarily beat a small animal?
Yeah. By the way, please commit animal abuse.
Hey,
while
Jane,
you're
where you
here.
going? You're not going to eat that cat food, are you? That's what I thought. Shelly will beat you up. Okay. All right, Packers. Doc. Elgton Jenkins had this to say about the loss to the Lions. Did you see this? You seen this? You heard about this?
No.
Packers offensive lineman Elgton Jenkins on the loss to the Lions. Quote, the team that executed won, not the better team. Thoughts?
The team that executed won, not the better team.
Do you agree?
We may be hearing that tomorrow night.
What happens tomorrow night?
Oh, yeah. Nice. True, the election. Good one. Thoughts? How'd the game go? I know
bad.
I know
I
it's the
mean-
Lions, but yeah, it didn't look the best, right?
No.
I watched 90% of it.
Jordan Love watched a lot of film of Brett Favre.
What are these pick sixes, though? If he could mitigate these insane pick sixes,
It looks like
Sodi's playing Madden. I'm sorry, but it looks like Sodi's had a few, and he's like, I'm going to fire up the old franchise.
he's throwing hook shots
Yep.
right into their
I
bellies.
got a rookie I've been warming up.
Saying, here you go.
Let's cut him loose.
Here's 7 points for you.
yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah. Sorry, not 2 weeks in a row, but the one from the end zone a couple weeks ago, which I understand he's trying to throw away. I would that's kind of his only option. If he's getting tackled in the end zone,
It looks like his groin's
try to throw it
bothering
away.
him.
yes.
He did not have the Deshaun Watson treatment, and so he's just out there limping.
Doc, you're just on one. Yeah. The Lions force every team's hand to get off script and to play the way that they're not comfortable just by how efficient their freaking offense is. The Lions are crazy. Jared Goff, I'm going to say it again. I think he's been the best quarterback in the league so far.
I couldn't agree more.
He was the first. He was the first ever QB to win 3 in a row at Lambeau. First ever.
Huge fan.
First ever. I don't know when it started happening last year,
When they traded for Stafford.
Doc, but nope, not what I'm talking about. Talking about the Packers.
Yep.
Do you know around what time Love really freaking turned it around? Is that about to happen again?
Yeah, week 9, week 10.
Is that what it was? And now it's week 10?
Mhm.
Okay. Because it was also super rainy for the game.
Yeah, the problem is I think his injuries are adding up, and I don't know. Let's see what happens.
He does get banged up, doesn't he?
Oh, and he's just not.
Is he a lefty?
No.
No, he's just a wildie.
Well, then I think he turned it around when his right tackle whiffed on a block. That's when I'd turn it around.
We'll see what happens. I don't know.
Like a rollout? Is that what you're saying?
Kind of.
Okay. Nice. Yeah.
I think he's not making smart decisions. He's not fully there on his lower half, and he's playing scared.
What?
Do you agree?
What does that mean?
Do you agree with your offensive lineman that at
What do you mean? What does that mean?
He's not fully there on his lower half. Does he not have all the fucking nerve connection?
He's got a banged up left knee and
he's still got a
his
sprain.
groin's hurt now.
Yeah. Yeah.
How well do you move when your knee and groin hurts?
Sody.
You're probably like, please come rub it. Please come rub it.
Where's my white wine?
All right.
Yeah. Woo! Got his ass. Okay.
Exactly.
Ouch.
So
And you're on a soft couch where it's not raining.
Is this a stupid quote from a stupid player? Or do you agree that not the better team won, and at each team's best, the Packers are the better team?
No.
Well,
I think
wholeheartedly, the Packers are the best team when they're at their best.
Okay, good. Just wanted to test your fandom. That's all. Okay, good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Who do the Packers have next
Hey,
week?
do you know what's not a problem at Lambeau Field?
Hmm.
Warm nacho cheese.
Ah, shit.
Well, everything's warm compared to 30 degrees. You guys don't have a roof.
Okay, but also, wouldn't that be crazy if Lambeau couldn't do cheese right? That'd be bad.
I would not be a fan.
Exactly. That'd just be really bad.
How many different items of cheese do they have at Lambeau?
That's a great question.
Yeah, do they lean into that? Because they should.
You know, there's
Like, can you get an edible cheese
11 different ways to spell Jalen for players that are starting on NFL rosters this year.
Can you say them all?
Well, I know there's like Jalen Hurts, Jalen.
Yep.
There's a Jaylinn. There's a Jaylin.
There's a JA''Lynn.
Yep. There's a Jailin.
JAELON.
Yep. There's a Jaelen.
Yep.
There's a Jailyn.
Yep.
It's fucked.
You're pretty right. Good job there.
I was watching the video. I'm like, good Lord.
A lot of them.
Well, we're about to experience the same thing with Aiden, I feel like. Thanks, Hutch.
Yeah, could see it. Okay, so Packers next week are in Chicago. So they should bounce back.
Yeah.
Should bounce back. Chicago, I believe to be frauds. I know they're 5-3, but their schedule's been a cakewalk. And they're not well coached. So I think they're the odd man out of the awesome NFC North. Sorry, I'm just looking at the Packers schedule here. Packers they'll finish strong. Vikes one more time, Bears twice. There's 2 dubs. They'll beat the Dolphins. They'll beat the Seahawks. They'll beat the Saints.
There's 3. You said Vikes and then Bears twice. That's 3.
Sorry, Bears twice, Vikes once.
Yeah, it's 3 wins.
Oh, okay. Maybe at Vikings, we took it in Lambeau, so you guys might take it at home. I could see it. We usually split. We've split recently. Okay. God, how the frick is the NFC North going to play out? Sure, Lions on top. Let's say that, but we're neck and neck. That's going to be right there.
Literally.
Are you here?
No.
You guys can talk. They're in the same room.
Yeah, jeez.
No.
Jeez.
I'm getting hungry.
Here, where's playoffs?
For a burger, it's Burger Quest. She thought we were going to be questing tonight.
Where do you guys want to quest? I'm sorry, Shelly.
Can we DoorDash Freddy's? Is there a Freddy's that'll deliver? You guys have not had Freddy's yet.
I do not know.
Do I need to get DoorDash again? I swore off this devil app.
Okay, so it's how many teams in the playoffs now? There's an
We do?
extra one.
7.
There's 7. Packers have 7 seed right now. Vikings have 5.
Who's 6?
Philly at 6-2.
Mm-hmm.
NFC's tough.
That's a Seahawk.
Cardinals at 5-4 are the 4 seed.
Well, of course, because that
Wait,
division,
seriously?
I
that
know.
division's a joke.
Yeah. So
Shout
we're-
out OG from work.
Seriously.
You know who you are.
So I
I
got to
had
imagine.
no idea your cards were doing that.
Well, they're
He's a huge Kyler Murray fan.
they're the best of the
Why?
worst.
Still,
Right?
Still,
That's what I said. As soon as he's like, dude, Kyler's like the best quarterback in the NFL. I was like, ah,
did he say something like that?
dude, he listen, he believes, much like a lot of people think the Packers on their best day are the best team, that on his best day, Kyler Murray is the best quarterback in the NFL.
There's no way many people
He also
think that.
told me early on in the college football season, like the Ducks are going to run stuff.
I feel like I could talk.
And I'm like, what are you talking?
I feel like I
This
could
is
talk
Georgia,
to
Bama's league.
1,000 people, and
And
none
now
of
the
them would
Ducks are
say.
running stuff.
Well, that's not that hard to believe. I mean, they did great last year, and their head coach didn't leave for the Alabama job for a reason.
Is Lanning's going to be the next guy to go to the NFL, though, after this season with Oregon? Isn't
Is that
his
being
name?
talked about?
It is tonight. We're going to be the first one. I wrote it down.
Does he have interest in that?
Will Dan Lanning be the next college coach to go pro?
Does he have
You did
interest in
write it
that?
down.
Who wouldn't?
You did write it down, didn't you?
Some college guys don't want to go pro because that's a completely different beast.
Nick Saban just wants to hang out with Pat McAfee.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, Pat seems so cool. That's the coolest punter ever.
Yeah, seems like a fun guy.
Except for Chris Cluey.
Yeah, great guy. Yeah, Miss Chris.
Chris, let's reach out to him.
Mr. Cluey.
He would definitely come on this show.
I think he would too.
Yep.
And I think we'd get along.
Wait, how tall is he? Is your ceiling high enough?
He's like, yeah, he was like 6. He was 6 something. Not that short.
No, I'm saying he's that tall.
He's pretty tall. Okay. We should. You should. On our behalf, you should have that coworker listen to this segment. I feel like I could talk to 1,000 Arizona Cardinal fans, and not one of them would tell me Kyler Murray is the best quarterback in football. That's stupid. It's stupid and incorrect.
Like in football, the best.
Yeah. Did he say that to you? Or are you embellishing? Or like, he's confirming. Do you have a text?
Explain to me why Kyler Murray is the best quarterback in football.
Hope we get that text back before show ends pretty soon. Okay. NFL recap all around. Dak injured his hammy. Cowboys suck. They should fire their coach. They should fire Mike McCarthy and start over.
Yeah.
They need to just rewind.
Even Dak thinks they suck. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he said that.
Yep.
Exactly.
He looked at his other teammate. Just we fucking suck.
Yeah, for real. No, it's true.
It's not a great situation over there. I think the owner needs to kind of move on, hand the reins over. I think they need a regime change, and they have a massive market.
Jerry is taking
A lot of money to
he
be
is
made.
taking that franchise to the grave. With
He
him.
really is. And
course he is.
He's along with these contracts. He's gonna haunt people from the grave.
He's going to be in hospice and still calling shots.
They're gonna be paying him and players that are in different countries when they're trying to keep players they drafted and young talents like CD later on.
Agreed. There should be more coach firings.
Bears coach will be gone this
only
week.
one that happened was Dennis Allen of the Saints. Good call. And that was funny because I didn't know that, Doc.
What?
It's the same thing. Same situation happened before with him. I didn't know that. Dennis Allen. We talked about this. Dude, you can't do this.
I can't do what?
Yeah, I have
How
no
am
idea
I
what
supposed
he's
to know there's a
referencing.
lead up there? Dennis Allen is the first NFL head coach to be fired by 2 organizations as the head coach with the same starting quarterback. The Oakland Raiders also fired him as head coach when
With
he
Derek
had
Carr.
Derek Carr as his
And
quarterback.
I never knew
Is Derek the problem?
I
So
never
he's-
knew Derek was
Is Derek
his
the
quarterback.
problem?
I never knew he was a coach in Oakland. But
I
I just
didn't
love
either.
that. I just
So
love that.
he-
He's like, nope,
he's
it
like-
was the organization
yeah.
that was at fault.
He's
not
like,
me and Derek.
Yeah, he's like, Derek, you're coming with me.
It still ain't Derek.
Still not Derek. We're fine.
He's in Denver right now, like Derek. Bo Nix sucks.
we got to call Derek.
Yep.
Who's anyone called Derek yet? So Dennis Allen got fired. Yep, Eberflus should be fired, and I think that is such a huge freaking mistake that they didn't do it last season, knowing that they would get Caleb Williams. The first thing should have been to bring in a coach. Oh, did he respond?
Immediately.
Let's go.
He is the single most athletic player in the NFL. He is the fastest quarterback with a great arm talent, never seen before, and has proven greatness over and over again. He's sending me videos of Kyler Murray in legendary 2014 senior year football highlights.
high school
2014,
Sody.
11 years ago.
Sody, I need to go by these points one by one, and I'm going to dissect this. Let me at this son
He's
of a
still
gun.
texting.
Yeah, he's still going.
Okay.
Kyler.
Can I just start with that first one?
So he is the single most athletic player in the NFL.
Not even fucking close. First of all, Tyreek Hill, Lamar Jackson,
Lamar Jackson.
right? Plenty of wide receivers, plenty of running backs. Bijan Robinson, Saquon Barkley are
He is
much better athletes.
He is the fastest quarterback
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, false again.
with a great arm talent, never seen before.
What? Arm talent never seen before?
Like his.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers.
So is this
debunked?
Is this?
And has proven greatness over and over again.
Is it because he was a first round selection
in
in
the
the
NFL,
Major League
he has
Baseball
not
draft?
proven greatness once.
He's not great at watching film.
He is not proven great.
Wait.
He has not proven greatness even once.
From the single best quarterback to come out of Texas high school football to becoming dominant at OU, and on top of that, proving he can come back from injury and lead.
He's not
a
doing
winning
that well.
season.
Well, it doesn't
He's
matter.
not doing that well.
So, but here's the
You're
problem.
convincing me. Keep going.
Here's
Nice.
here's the problem. Okay, awesome. He's the best high school quarterback to come out of Texas. That's not the NFL.
That's great. He's a great 17-year-old.
Mike Winchell.
Love it.
He won a Heisman in college.
Good job.
Reggie Bush. DeMarcus Russell.
Yep, there's one every year.
When
Jamarcus.
he's led a winning season, you only have to be one above 500.
Even if he's
Brooks
okay,
Bollinger.
even if he's the best athlete in the NFL, he's not. Even if we're going with that point to say, sure, he's the best athlete in the NFL, it hasn't translated. He has not been good. He's never been good in the NFL. Ever.
He should have taken the Oakland Athletics contract.
Yes, he's had highlight plays, and that is it.
He should have played
He's Derek
baseball.
Carr.
He should have played baseball.
I cannot believe someone holds that opinion. That's insane. That's actual insanity.
He would have made more money playing baseball.
The best arm
Would you
talent
right
we've ever
now-
seen. The best arm talent we've ever seen.
Josh Allen.
Take it easy. I like this kid.
That's insane.
Anyway,
He's not watched other quarterbacks.
would you right now, money aside, trade Kyler for Darnold straight up?
No. Darnold's better than Kyler.
Right.
Darnold is better than
This
Kyler.
is gonna get him fired
Oh,
up because
I
I believe you would take Kyler.
Yeah.
Maybe
Really? Over Darnold.
Maybe
Yeah.
for the Vikes.
On
honest-
the Vikings team, yes.
maybe on the Vikes, sure. Put him on the worst team in the league.
With KOC as his coach,
Yeah,
Okay, are the
he's
Panthers
definitely a lot more mobile.
this
would
year's
open up the
Panthers
pass game.
doing better with Darnold or Kyler?
The Panthers.
This year's Panthers?
Yeah, what the worst? I'm saying the worst team, like the worst
Let me
NFL
ask you
team.
this.
If they were to have that quarterback,
Well, look at
are they better with who?
like us. We
I
were
think they're
going
better with
after
Darnold.
Richardson. We were pumped about. I wanted Richardson in the draft.
Well, me too.
He
'cause,
got
yeah.
benched for Flacco. Colts would kill to have Kyler right now. I'll tell you, if we did not have Sam Darnold, we'd be clamoring for Kyler.
Kyler is what, top half? He's a top half QB.
Well, the top half's short
Is he?
too.
It's not really. Here,
Yeah, the bottom half short. He's just short.
Okay, I'm into this now. Let's
Yeah,
give it to him,
I don't need your computer. You want me to list the starting quarterbacks for the NFL?
and we'll go one by one. Okay. Well, I got a list.
You
Okay.
guys ever heard
Here
of
we go.
Urban Skillet?
Hey, so it's apparently good. Sodi, let's do this. Okay,
That's fast.
Lamar Jackson. The question is this quarterback or Kyler Murray? Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
We're taking Lamar.
Yep.
Jared Goff.
I'm taking Goff.
Taking Goff. No question about
right
it.
now, I would, yeah.
I don't think that's even close to a debate.
Actually, you know what? I've always been a Goff guy.
Trevor Lawrence.
Ooh, Kyler.
Trevor Lawrence.
I'll take Trevor. I think Trevor's in a bad situation. I don't think the Jags have any direction. They've been shit since he's been there. I still don't think he's great and could very well be a bust. I'm still taking him over Kyler. Brock Purdy.
Brock.
All day.
Kyler.
Really? Over Brock?
I think Brock is a product of his situation.
His accuracy show ain't though.
Purdy for 30, baby.
Yep. Jalen Hurts. Taking Jalen. I haven't taken Kyler once yet.
I just don't like them.
Okay, here's
I
the
don't
next
like
one.
him. I don't want him to be a Viking.
What about
I'd
this?
be pissed.
What about this one? Kyler Murray.
Which year?
Right?
Cobra Kyler?
Matt Stafford. Right now. Matt Stafford or Kyler?
Kyler.
Staff.
I'm taking Staff.
Give me the staff and lead my sheep.
Jordan Love. I'm taking Jordan Love.
Kyler.
I'm taking Jordan.
Fuck off.
I'm taking Jordan,
Jordan
Love.
Love.
I'm taking Jordan Love.
I'm taking
which
Kyler.
should tell you.
No, you're not.
I got you, oh.
Tua.
Fuck you are.
Tua.
Oh, I'm not taking Tua.
Kyler.
Injuries aside.
I'm taking Kyler.
Even injuries aside.
Yes.
Yeah, Tua's
not-
fat.
Well, sure, but he can sling it.
It's not about his brain. He's
I'm
fat.
taking Tua. CJ Stroud.
CJ.
CJ.
Joe Burrow.
Joe.
Burrow.
Kirk Cousins.
Kyler.
Kirk's fucking slinging it right now. I'm talking about this season.
Kyler.
Okay.
I even the little bit of fucking Falcons football I've watched, I watched him just look left, look right,
And then-
one guy just barreling down, he just tucks it and just gets hammered.
His numbers last few weeks are pretty crazy.
God.
Kirk's putting up numbers
Well, I'm
last few
sure he
weeks.
does, but he just gets hit.
Okay, so what? You said Kyler 3 or 4 times now.
Too many. More than I thought I would.
Okay. You took him over Trevor Lawrence. You took him over Tua and Jordan Love, and now Kirk. You've taken him 4 times.
Yep.
Okay, Pat Mahomes. We're taking Pat Mahomes.
Yep.
Josh Allen.
Josh.
Josh Allen. Aaron Rodgers.
A-Raj.
I'm still taking Rodgers this year.
Yep.
Okay. Dak Prescott. I'm taking Dak.
Kyler.
You guys taking Kyler? Okay,
Yep.
so that's 5 now. I'm taking Dak. I still haven't taken him over any of these guys. Justin Herbert.
Justin.
Herbert. Russell Wilson.
Wilson.
Kyler.
So 6.
I'd rather have Kyler.
Is it who are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18. Who are we missing here?
Bryce Young.
Okay. That's the first one I'm taking Kyler over.
Bo
Derek
Nix.
Carr.
I'm taking Kyler.
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. I'm taking Kyler.
Baker Mayfield.
Who's the guy in Seattle?
Hold on. I got it.
Yep,
Baker
he's-
Mayfield.
Taking Bake.
Bake.
Yep.
Geno Smith.
I'm counting.
Kyler.
I'm counting Sodi's Kyler's. He's at 8.
Kyler. I'm taking Kyler
Over Geno. Sure. Okay.
Whoever the Raiders want to start. It's
Kyler.
Minshew right now.
Kyler.
Or whoever, right?
So that's,
Whoa! Gardner.
you're going to take Gardner Minshew over Kyler?
No, Kyler.
Okay, so you're at 10, Sodi.
So if you're the Colts, Joe Flacco / Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson. There's something in him I could get.
Okay.
I could find.
I
it.
would take Kyler.
I could unlock
but
that box.
okay, so Sodi's still at 10.
Sam Darnold.
Sam.
Okay, Sodi's still at 10.
Caleb Williams.
Caleb.
Yeah, I'm taking Caleb too.
Yep.
Also taking Caleb.
Daniel Jones.
Kyler.
So Sodi's at 11 now.
Jaden Daniels.
Taking Jaden.
Jaden.
Tennessee, Mason Rudolph, Will Levis.
Will. No.
No, Kyler. It's
Kyler.
gotta be Kyler.
Who's the guy that sucks in Carolina?
Bryce Young.
Young.
We already said him. We already took Kyler.
And then Bo Nix.
I already said that.
Kyler.
I think that's everybody.
Sodi's at 12.
Probably.
So you would take him over 12 NFL quarterbacks,
Yep.
putting him at 19th on your list. Not even top half. And you were being generous. This, stupid opinions by this kid.
No.
Stupid opinions.
Stop.
No, it's
This
stupid opinion.
is how people stop talking.
Stupid opinion.
I think it's an opinion that needed to be explored so he could hear somebody else's opinion.
It is an
on it.
opinion
This is
that
how
we
all get
don't
better.
agree with.
Come on.
Stupid.
It's not stupid.
Don't
it's an
say that.
opinion we
Stupid.
don't agree with.
Stupid. Nobody agrees
Sound
with
like
that opinion.
CBS.
Nobody agrees with anything he texted you at all. Stupid.
Jesus.
Stupid. Okay.
God.
Next on NBC.
Exactly. Okay. Am I missing anything on the NFL?
No.
Who knows, right? Okay.
Stupid.
Timberwolves.
God forbid we say anything.
Are the stupid Chiefs still stupid winning?
Probably. Okay. Little Wolves stuff. The Wolves are 3-3,
Oh.
and Ant's off to a hot start. Ooh,
Kyler Murray was also.
can't wait
He
to
has
tell him
shown nothing but talent on the most talentless rosters in the NFL for 5 straight seasons.
Then
When
why
he
aren't
came
they
into
doing
the NFL,
anything?
he dominated and won Rookie of the Year and took a Pro Bowl the next 2 years. Then got injured and went through 3 coaches and is still leading the West with a team that would run through a wall for him or die for him,
I love his enthusiasm. I'll give him that. He's wrong.
as he would them. First player in NFL history with 70-plus passing touchdowns and 20-plus rushing touchdowns in his first 3 seasons. First player in NFL history with 3,500-plus passing yards and 400-plus rushing yards in each of his first 3 seasons. Consecutive games of a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown. 5.
He's not even close to
Consecutive
Lamar, dude.
games of a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown in 1 season. Wait, what?
So this dude gets off to his rushing touchdowns. I think he's used that as a crutch to his game, and that's limited his development as a quarterback.
I think you put too much sashimi on your shishomi.
Well, so did he then. All right. Wolves. 3-3, and Ant's off to a hot start.
Ow.
But we're 3-3, and we looked really bad on the second night of a back-to-back against the Spurs. Looked really bad. But let's talk about Ant's hot start, because he's in the MVP conversation first 2 weeks into the season, which doesn't mean much. But where is it? Here it is. I got it right here because you guys care so much. Ant's hot start. Most points in Wolves history through 5 games.
No shit.
Not the first 5 games, 5 games. First, it was Kevin Garnett with 139 during his MVP season, I'll add. And Edwards in the first 5 games of this season beat him by 10 points with 149
Do you know what I hate?
points.
Tell me, please.
What do you hate?
You know what I really hate?
Talk about it.
Talking about ridiculous, stupid stats when 10% of the league games haven't even been played yet.
Ooh, get fired up.
Well, that's not totally pointless. That's most. What do you mean?
Most points in 5 games?
Why is it pointless? Why is
Who
it not
cares?
pointless?
In Timberwolves history?
Who cares?
We care because it's our young
It's
superstar.
5 games.
It doesn't mean anything. But
Oh my God! I put up 30 at the Y last week.
Don't discredit your
Good for you.
stats so quickly. Defend them.
Well,
Defend.
that's impressive. Most points. I'm flustered. Most points over a 5-game
Flabbergasted.
span in franchise history.
5 games.
Okay,
That's not even 10% of the season.
We're 3-3, right?
this is still a good. Okay, if
We're gonna fact check 6 games.
no, it's
We're 3-3.
the stat is most points in Wolf history through 5 games.
Yeah.
That's a cool stat, especially when the person who holds that stat is Kevin Garnett, a Hall of Famer. That's fun for Timberwolves fans. Come on. It doesn't mean anything towards winning.
You or the dog?
I'm not saying that. I get that. But that's cool. More points than Garnett ever had
This
through
is
5
the
games.
problem with technology.
Well, I agree.
Who cares?
I care because Ant's great.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
And what about this one? Most 3-pointers in Wolves history through 5 games. Previously, Karl Anthony Towns with 18. Edwards now with 29.
5 fucking games.
Yeah, exactly. Look at him go. He's killing it. Those are good things.
He's on fire.
And he beat good players.
Yeah, but what's the sample size?
5 games.
It's more than 0.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nothing.
Means nothing towards the success of the season.
Yeah.
But it's very cool individual accomplishments.
That's a huge accomplishment.
Thank you, Sodi.
Thank you. All right.
Where's the okay? And here's what Ant has to say to guys like Doc who say he's taking too many 3-pointers.
I didn't say that.
Well, you're hating
I'm
either
not
way.
hating.
So Ant says, "Fuck him."
He ain't hating on Ant.
Not hating on Ant.
I know.
I think he's
Hating on the
disliking
stats.
The
I know.
emphasis you're putting on the first 5 games of the season.
Well, do you guys agree or disagree with Ant? What would you say to somebody who said you're shooting too many 3s? Fuck him. Love it.
I'd say I'm too
Yeah.
drunk to taste this chicken.
Honey.
Exactly, honey. That's absolutely right.
You know who
And
said
a quick,
that,
quick LOL
It was the late great Colonel Sanders.
before we wrap her up. Name the movie, Doc. Come on.
Ricky Bobby.
Draymond Green says on his podcast that he will have less than 10 texts this year.
Draymond
Technical
Green
fouls
also
this
said,
year.
I'm going to hit
LOL.
somebody in the mouth.
LOL Draymond. He gets that, and I'll do this.
Oh, wasn't he also complaining about how he's not in the conversation for defensive player of the year?
Yeah, just think, dude, you're old as shit now. Like, okay, last year he was very good at defense. He's still a great defensive player, but come on.
Well, yeah, when he puts that body on you and is punching you in your mouth.
Yeah, choke holding you and
Of course.
forearms to the forehead.
I'm also great at defense on Y ball.
Good point.
Dude, remember,
Very good point.
what was his name? Richard Seymour Hoffman in Long Came Polly?
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
That one? Remember
What
that
about-
defense?
This way. Rain Man.
That was huge.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Check out our website where it can bring you to our shop. You can buy awesome things. On the shop, you can check out our premium content, which now includes an episode of fantasy. Oh my gosh, this kid loves Kyler so much. That's insane. That's not healthy.
He's got that saved in
Sodi,
his notes.
He's got that dog in him.
Sodi.
He's committed to
No.
his guy. I
He's-
love it.
He's got that saved in his notes.
Yes.
So whenever someone brings it up, he just copies and
I picked
pastes.
the right guy to text about Kyler.
Just show the camera, just hit that scroll. Like, look at this. Look at that. He's ready. I didn't know anyone was this passionate about Kyler.
Oh, G's a G.
I
I think the
so.
problem is a lot of that I just saw are Oklahoma stats. Congrats, he was great in college.
Ooh. Hey, thanks guys for listening. Check out all of our stuff. Like, subscribe, buy our t-shirts. Check out our freemium on our premium at patreon.com.
Hey, and we're still less than 10% into the season. Get your Nas Reed shirts.
Get your Nas Reed shirts.
Spay and neuter your neighbors.
Ow.